Okay, let's see if we made the transition here to YouTube and be able to see folks' comments. Most times we can, but there's always that little occasional time there where we have the glitch. But here we are on YouTube, our final half hour of live streaming today on this Wednesday. We usually start on TikTok, go to Facebook, Twitch, finish up on YouTube, and that's 2 solid, satisfying hours of chat with you guys for as much time as you're able to make it. And it looks like Zane managed to do it because, hey, here he is. 99th. 99th something. I'm not sure what that refers to, but all right. Finland's back, so here we are internationally. Eric is going to represent America now because he's back from California. Chris and Dale and Tina have now all joined us from California, New Mexico, Arizona, New Jersey. It's -4 Celsius in Finland, -4 Celsius in Finland. All right, let's see. That's 25 Fahrenheit. 25. You're doing all right. Charlie's here. Yo! Good morning, Charlie. Boss Lady has joined us again. Alabama now is represented. So everybody is rejoining on the 14th of January. National Dress Up Your Pet Day today. You feel like a nap, Zane. You got another, week, and then you're back into the regular work routine with your coworkers, right? Anyone want to play the American Lotto Millions for him? Why do we have a guy who just... I mentioned something about... In fact, we were talking about last week. We had a fellow he lives in Michigan, who played this thing called Lotto 47, which is one of our state games. And for 20 years, he has played the same numbers. Lottery experts tell you don't ever just randomly choose numbers. You got to play a consistent set of them because, well, you know, the odds on any set of numbers coming up even once are ridiculously bad, like 1 in 292 million, I believe is what the number is. That a set of 6 numbers is going to come up the way you want them to. But imagine the odds on them coming up a second time if they've already come up once. Birch Run area road conditions, Charlie says. And you're driving home from Birch Run, the conditions are changing fast in Birch Run, you said. I see.
Dropping temperatures all day today, dropping all the way down to 19 eventually here by about 4 o'clock this afternoon. And then we got cold weather overnight, like 8 degrees with a wind chill of 3 below. And then we're going to have only 19 for a high tomorrow. It's just we're transitioning here, which is the perfect time to jump on that jet at Bishop Airport and head to Florida. That's where I'm going. I'm rubbing it in. Yeah, you are. It's one of the fun things we get to do around here. Going on vacation. Alrighty. We got a story here this morning. Apparently, Muhammad Ali is about to get a commemorative U.S. stamp.
I saw that yesterday.
We're going to get an Ali stamp, the stamp that licks you back, featuring Ali wearing his boxing gloves and bears the title "The Greatest." It really is. It's the great pictures of him very young.
Very, yeah.
When he was palling around between Tennessee and Michigan. He spent a lot of time in Michigan, of course. These stamps will feature Ali wearing his boxing gloves and bearing the title "The Greatest." Widely considered the greatest heavyweight boxer in history, was a renowned trash talker, as he famously said once. Being on a postage stamp would be the only way I'll ever get licked.
Alrighty then.
There you go.
Do people still collect stamps?
I think so.
Yeah?
I think so, yeah. Still
Because
in
I
effect.
think I read when I looked at that story, I think they're doing a limited run, and when they're gone, they're gone.
That's probably true. Yeah. By the way, it's apparently. Let me see. It's what it says: limited run, and then they're gonna be sold out. That's gonna be it, I guess, unless it goes too crazy and they see a chance to make some money. We'll see. He died in 2016 at the age of 76 years old, so it is coming. It doesn't say here when. Stamps are available in 20 stamp sheets of forever stamps, meaning they'll always be valid for first-class U.S. mail. They might be available now. The stamps will not be reprinted after the initial run of 22 million is sold, launching with a ceremony in Ollie's birthplace in Louisville, Kentucky on Thursday. So it's happening, I guess, on Thursday of this week is when they're going to announce this.
Listen, they know that people don't buy stamps the way they used to. 22 million seems like a lot.
Yeah, but they're forever stamps, so you can buy them now, whatever the face value is.
Yeah.
And then, of course, if they go up in value, you still have the stamps, and you don't have to pay the extra money for your postage. I don't know. If you got a wedding or something coming up, maybe this makes some sense.
Sure, okay.
Because you're going to be mailing out a bunch of invitations or something like that. Just a thought. All righty, it's 8:14 right now. The Foxhole Morning Show. Charlie Berg.
Okay, they're getting ready to do some commercials. We'll do some traffic.
They are taking on the Sharks.
Let's see. Yeah, we got one problem here. Okay, we got that one. And Charlie, by the way, you just saw him comment on the air about the traffic developments there with the road conditions, and just after he posted it with us here, so he's everywhere today, letting you know that if you're heading up in the Birch Run area, which is where Jacko and I normally would be going, if it's going to start getting slick out there, maybe we'll have to rethink that later.
With over 30 years of experience, they've worked with facility
Yeah.
managers and
See what goes
operations
on.
managers in federal, state, and local governments. Whether it's a new home, you're upgrading your heating and cooling. At G&G Climate
Who was
Solutions, they have you covered. They
who
work
was
with lifestyle and budget. And you don't
commenting about the Powerball? Because the Powerball is 100 and what is it?
it's too late. If you need your system cleaned and checked,
Powerball is 156 million tonight. The Mega Millions, which was drawn for last night, unsuccessful, getting a grand prize winner, has gone up to 230 million. So they're both up there now again.
G&G Climate Solutions. Safety, efficiency, and peace of mind. Financing is available. G&G Climate Solutions.
Save a good deal more during the Meyer Dollar Deal Sale, January 7th through the 20th. Shop the entire store and choose from hundreds of items, all $1 each. Fill your basket with favorites like macaroni and cheese, sparkling
okay.
ice, sparkling water, select varieties of seedless cucumbers, and Meyer facial tissue. The Meyer Dollar Deal Sale. That's the good life, a good deal better.
65
Don't forget to
days
stop by the Meyer
until
Pharmacy
spring.
for your flu shot. Available today while you shop. Exclusions apply. See Meyer.com for details.
Traffic.
3.9, the Fox. Vehicle City traffic.
On the ramp from Dorn Highway to southbound I-475 in Flint, a little bit north of that, we find a crash that's just happened moments ago, and now we're finding out another problem developing. That's southbound 475 at Pearson Road in Flint. We have a crash reported there. Heard from one of our traffic tipsters that things are starting to slicken up in some parts of the region, particularly around that Birch Run area, which means in the surrounding areas you could expect that to happen there too. So be careful if you're heading out anywhere right now. It's going to get a little dicey as we go, and throughout the day, Vehicle City Traffic Info is at classicfox.com/traffic. Whenever you happen to spot a crash, you can tell us about it at 810-230-WRSR. That's 810-230-9777 to be a traffic tipster on 103.9 The Fox.
Al, I've got a viewing suggestion for you. Do you remember the whipped cream bikini girl from Varsity Blues? Of course
That was-
not. He doesn't watch
that
it.
was a
How much-
movie, wasn't it?
Why am I even asking?
And the answer to that is no, I don't.
Well, it's a pretty big deal. Well, she is enjoying a resurgence.
Yeah?
Her name is Allie Larder, for those of you who remember. And she is the wife to Billy Bob Thornton's character in Landman.
Okay.
And she is hot.
Is she?
Man, 25 years, and she did not go over, she didn't overdo the Botox or the fillers at all.
Yeah.
She looks terrific. In fact, maybe even better than 25 years ago.
Wow.
She's phenomenal. So that's going to be the impetus for our Foxhole People poll, that'll be coming up here in just a few minutes.
all right.
I'll tell you all about that. Stick around.
All right. Traffic, a service of the Detroit Red Wings. Keep the weekend vibes high and come watch the Red Wings take on divisional opponent, the Senators, on January 18th. Spend your Sunday in Hockey Town and buy tickets now at DetroitRedWings.com/tickets.
Landman is a good show. Landman. Only Fireballs cakes. You got one of those, Rob Suka. When it was time. Today is National Hot Pastrami Day. Man, prefer that over a banana right now. When is National Banana Day? I don't know. I'm sure that there is one. Might as well try to find out. Hang on. Johnny was telling a story. You guys didn't hear it earlier today. About how when he's on his way to work, he usually takes a banana with him because he eats a banana every day, kind of like I do. April 15th. Is when National Banana Day is, Rob Suka. Here in the United States, that's a bad date because it's the day that income taxes are due to be filed. April the 15th, so remember that, it's National Banana Day. But he usually eats one, and he has one in his bag when he's on his way to work. And so he's driving along, and he reaches in his bag. Just by feel, he's able to pull the banana out of the bag because it's always there. He said this morning, in that bag was a G-string that his wife had placed there to surprise him. And it did. And his concentration has been thrown off all morning ever since. Boss Lady pastrami sandwiches are the best. The only thing I like better than pizza. We know why it's Banana Day. April 15th, yeah. Good evening, Mel. Welcome in from the midst of summer that you enjoy yourself in right now. How hot is it? How hot is it? Is that code for something else to eat? Oh, hey, Zane. You fit in with this group real well, boy. I'm telling you. Wow. Not too bad out. It's not too hot. Okay. It's not where Gary is. That's Mr. Mel. Oh, it's not hot where he is. 30 degrees Celsius. Hang on. 30 degrees Celsius is 86. Yeah, it's up there. 86 Fahrenheit. Because it's been nice lately. But it's going to be real cold by this afternoon. And in fact, now things are starting to freeze up a bit. We've gotten a report from one of our folks who was on here with us and then went on the air with us to say that the roads around here to the north of us starting to get kind of dicey.
Yeah, real mansion. I mean, a really cool mansion. Right here, you know what I mean? Tell you about it next on 103.9 The Fox.
By the end of the week and into the start of next week, it's going to be not even 20 degrees Fahrenheit. It's going to stay in the teens at best and then be real cold overnight. Because, again, it's Michigan and it's winter time. So, of course, it's going to be that kind of thing. No matter what, it's always going to be that kind of thing. Vehicle doors were frozen shut on Monday. Really? Tomorrow outside. You know, if we were going to go outside, Rob Suka, today would have been a better day to do it. Because it was comfortable enough, fairly dry. None of that will be the case tomorrow. Dale's birthday is April 6th. So get ready for that. It's 54 in Jersey. Now or later. It's supposed to be high today. 54, not bad. Going to be good. It was 28 that morning, and Jim had to pry open the driver's door. What, did it rain? At that point? Because that would be the thing that would freeze those doors shut, wouldn't it? We should ask the Mayans when the world ends this year before we make plans, though, says Zane. That guy is saying, ask the Mayans. It's 50 in Massachusetts. I almost hesitate to do this, but because we don't have a lot of time, but I'll give you another opportunity to kind of give this crossword puzzle a gaze for a moment, see if you can maybe figure out any of the missing answers that we haven't yet figured out, because we're still working on this. This is the crossword puzzle that we've been working on for weeks. Tina points out that a long time ago, the Mayans said we're going to be out of here by already now, years ago, and then we weren't. So it's hard to trust them. That is our, as it stands now, crossword puzzle status. So if you want to take a look at any of the clues and see if you can figure out where any of them should be changed or added, that's what we have for you. Okay, here's the question that I have for you since you're talking about when the world ends. Do you really want to know when that's going to happen? Just like, do you really want to, if anybody was able to tell you when your last day would be, would you want to know that? Or no? You want to be surprised?
From the grounds of Sloan Museum, this is Flint's 103.9 The Fox.
Sween Dog, yes. Boss Lady, no. Rob Suka thinks 2080 is the last day. Eric wants to know. Eric wants to know when the last day is going to be. What if they told you it was tomorrow? What if they said, okay, you want to know? It's going to be tomorrow. What would you do? No one's going to know, but Pastor Tina says, be prepared. Yeah. Zane would, because he wouldn't be accidentally want to be nice to a coworker on the last day. Okay, question for you, Zane, since you always bring them up. Are the majority of your coworkers as old as you are, or older? Younger? Zane thinks if it's tomorrow, he spends all his money today. What happens if they say tomorrow, but they're wrong? Dale wants to live forever. Too young and handsome to die, he says. Well, if you live forever, and that's truly the case, everybody else would be gone before you were, and there'd be nobody left to be handsome for. You'd pack up and leave the U.S. to fly to maybe England, Eric would. Really? Boss lady, get ready for this now, is going to have somebody take her phone, take a solid dark picture, and then send a text message to everyone of her friends and says, it's dark in here. There that is. Yeah, Louise is back. You can tell. Exasperation is all over the place now. Y'all didn't know it, but you went for a ride back home in that $1,550 vehicle. Tomorrow is the saloon. Yeah, it is. And so tomorrow is when next we will see you. Have yourself a pleasant, peaceful, productive rest of your day. It, of course, is hump day, so behave accordingly. And come to see us either on TikTok, Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube. However many of these you're able to make it. We'll be looking forward to seeing you guys here in the Hal Hole Saloon tomorrow morning. You'll know where you are. If you're not really sure where the saloon is, just look for the tent out in front. Rob Suka will be there. And we will see you guys then, okay? Okay.